भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Even if you are extremely busy, do not discontinue the practice of yoga. You must practice yoga at least half an hour every day. After relieving yourself, sit in a peaceful, secluded place with proper ventilation. With your back upright, sit in Siddhasana, Sukhasana or Padmasana. Mind should be calm, filled with a sense of dedication and devotion. You may sit upright in one particular posture and practice pranayam. If you are unable to sit on ground, then sit on a chair in Dhyan Mudra, Vayu Mudra or any other specific mudra with back fully erect. First of all, every day practice Bhastrika Pranayam. Take a deep breath in, then exhale out. Take a deep breath. Fill in the diaphragm in your lungs, not in the stomach. Always keep this in mind. Take a deep breath in and then breathe out. This is Bhastrika Pranayam. If you suffer from heart ailments or high BP, if you have lower back pain, then practice slowly. Remember, for any pranayam, whether it is Kapalbhati or Anulom Vilom, if you have cervical spondylitis pain, severe pain in lower back, then practice with ease, with a slow pace. If you have asthma, heart problem or blood pressure, then practice with a slow pace. Always practice on an empty stomach. Practice Bhastrika for 2 minutes only. Take a deep breath in like this, then breathe out. It's an easy yoga for busy people. Never avoid practicing yoga. For 2 minutes only every day, you must practice this Bhastrika Pranayam. If you can practice Yoga Abhyas for half an hour, then you must spend 2 minutes each on Bhastrika Bahya, Anulom Vilom, Bhramari Udgit, breathing meditation on Om. That is, in 10 minutes you may practice these 5 pranayams, spend 5 minutes on Kapalabhati, 5 minutes on Anulom Vilom. And within last 10 minutes, spend 3 minutes for the practice of small exercises, and in the last 7 minutes, you may practice 7 yoga abhyas, that is all 7 yogasana. After Bhastrika Pranayam, let us now practice Kapalabhati Pranayam. You have to breathe out. You have to breathe out. While breathing out, your stomach will contract. You have to exhale your breath. Inhaling would be normal. Exhaling will be forcibly. While practicing Bhastrika, imagine your 5 prana, 5 kosha, 5 element and body, all these are being nourished. While practicing Kapalabhati, imagine that all the negative energy of your body is moving out. It may subside various ailments of stomach, such as hepatitis A, B, C, cirrhosis of liver, and also the problems related to kidney, prostate, uterus, ovary, blockage of heart, cholesterol level, all these may subside. You have to breathe out. You have to exhale with medium pace, with medium force. All skin diseases, psoriasis, leukoderma, itching, eczema, all these may be reduced. By Kapalabhati, thyroid may subside to a great extent. For thyroid, you should practice Kapalabhati for a comparatively longer duration, that is about 15 minutes. For a complete course of pranayam, spend 3 minutes each on Bhastrika, Anulom Vilom Bhramari Udgit, Bahya Pranayam, meditation on Pranav, and 15 minutes each on Kapalabhati and Anulom Vilom. Even if you have time constraint, you must practice Kapalabhati for 5 minutes at least. Practice with a fully devoted heart and a feeling that all ailments, impurities, and diseases are being dissolved. You have to exhale your breath. You have to exhale your breath. Don't do this. This is wrong. Just exhale. Do not distort your face, your eyes, nor your eyebrows. Bring a rhythm in your breath. Practice this pranayam with a feeling of complete devotion. This may awaken your Kundalini Shakti. It may transform your energies. Your face will radiate. It will have warmth. It will have a natural glow. Keep breathing out continuously. You must practice this pranayam every day for at least 5 minutes, however busy you may be. Spend 5 minutes on Kapalabhati and 5 minutes on Anulom Vilom. Never ever discontinue. You must take out 10 minutes for these. After Kapalabhati pranayam, you may practice Bahya Pranayam. Take a deep breath in. After exhaling, you have to stop there. You may practice Bahya Pranayam with Tribandh like this. After exhaling, keep your breath out and practice Tribandh. Rest your chin in the pit of your neck, Jalandhar Bandh. Contract your stomach so that it touches your back, Udyan Bandh. Raise your perineum part below navel, Mool Bandh. You have to practice 3 Bandh like this. Don't do it if you have heart problem or high BP. Don't perform Jalandhar Bandh if you have cervical pain. With rest of the 3 practices of Bandh, that is 3 Bandhs, you may do this Bahya Pranayam like this. Practice only if you are fully fit. Otherwise, with Agnisar Kriya only, you may get all the benefits. After exhaling, retain your breath out, contract your stomach in, and again relax it. After Bahya Pranayam and Agnisar Kriya, now let us practice Anulom Vilom. Take a deep breath in. Inhale from left and exhale from right. Again inhale from right and exhale from left. Close your right nostril with thumb and left with the middle finger. Back fully upright. Breathing effortless and rhythmic. We'll start with the left nostril, start with the left and end with the left only. You will start and stop from left nostril only. You have to inhale deeply till the diaphragm, not in your stomach. This is the only precaution. Keep practicing. After developing stamina, you may practice continuously for 5 minutes. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You will close your eyes. Your face will not distort. Eyebrows will remain normal. All 8 chakras and 9 openings will purify. Endocrine system may become healthy. Your body will receive more oxygenated blood. Your vital energies will enhance. Toxin levels will automatically subside and they may get eliminated. Your endocrine system that was irregular earlier may become regular. Your hormones will be balanced. You will become completely fit. Practice of these 7 pranayams will prove highly beneficial. These will remove imbalances in your internal body. Once these imbalances are removed, you will become completely healthy. Hormones of your body have become imbalanced. All those defects, all those imbalances and faults were reasons behind your ailments. They will all dissolve with Anulom Vilom. You will develop a positive attitude. Anulom Vilom Pranayam, Brahmari, Udgit. By practice of these pranayams, you may achieve a higher level of consciousness. You may gain knowledge. You may become enlightened. Mind may become peaceful with a positive attitude. There will be self-realization and an acquaintance with self. Your impurities will dissolve. You will achieve spiritual consciousness. You will become free from ailments. You will receive divine thoughts and divine feelings. You are the receptor of supreme pleasure. Practice Anulom Vilom with this feeling in mind. Practice without strain. All the diseases from head to toe, migraine pain, depression, Parkinson, paralysis, polio, problems of eyesight, asthma, problems related to bronchitis, allergy, nasal blockage, overgrowth, wrinkles on your face, problems related to your teeth, pyorrhea, your ears, heart diseases, lung diseases, asthma, cough, allergy, bronchitis, rheumatoid arthritis, all these and also the problems related to Vat, Kapha, Pitta and the problems of stomach may subside. Gradually, the beta cells of pancreas will become active by the practice of Kapalabhati and Anulom Vilom. Diabetes may also be controlled. It may subside to a great extent. Complications of diabetes may also be reduced. All the diseases, problems of filaria, pyorrhea, impurities of the body, all these problems may subside. Anulom Vilom. Practice it for 5 minutes every day. After the practice of Anulom Vilom, for 5 minutes, let's practice Brahmari. Fill your lungs with deep breath in all these pranayams. Whether it's Anulom Vilom, it is Brahmari or Udgit. Inhale deeply in Anulom Vilom also. Inhale into your lungs. Face will remain relaxed, so will your eyes and eyebrows. Practice with full devotion and dedication following the right procedure. Do like this. Method should be right. Timing of the pranayam should be right. If you have a chronic ailment, then increase the duration. Practice Anulom Vilom and Kapalabhati for 15 minutes each. Inhale deeply into your lungs. Select a right time. Practice it with a firm resolve. The benefits, the results will come automatically. Right method, right time, pure thought and concentration. This only is the right method of practicing Yoga Abhyas. Now let us practice Brahmari Pranayam. Your mind in the Agya Chakra. A light may appear in the Agya Chakra. Mind will become peaceful, calm, and you may connect to the infinity, to the universal energy. All ailments may dissolve. A divine energy may appear within you, as if the center of knowledge, truth, peace, and bliss lies within you only. These will arise. Ganga on left, Yamuna on right, with Saraswati in the center. This Triveni lies in the Agya Chakra. With Anulom Vilom, all 3 nadis are purified. Practice of Brahmari will generate a divine energy within you. A light may appear in your Agya Chakra. Rest your forefinger on the forehead, the rest 3 on eyes and thumbs on the ears, closing them properly. Practice Brahmari with full devotion at least 3 times every day. Take a deep breath and generate the sound of Omkar from nose. Then, hands in Dhyan Mudra, rest them on your knees. Take a deep breath. O Supreme Truth, Source of universal light, universal power, O kind, forgiving Father, I seek your presence with full devotion, O my friend of eons, O my Father of previous births, O giver of motherly love and compassion, please enlighten me. With deep devotion, let's recite the chant of Om. This is Udgit Pranayam. In silence, with full concentration, on your breath, on your mind, on your senses, on your pran, try to meditate on Om in your mind, concentrating on your breath. Then raise both your hands. Rub your palms together and place your warm palms filled with heat energy on your eyes, covering them properly. This much of practice is essential. In spite of severe time constraint, you must practice this much for your physical health. If you exist, the world exists. If you're physically unfit, then this world is worthless. Just as it is important to have business, it is important to have a home and a family. It is important to earn money, to have food, to sleep. Equally important is the practice of pranayam. Practice pranayam at least this much, followed by some light exercises. Stretch both your legs in front. After stretching your legs, press your toes in forward and backward directions and rotate them, making a circle. So the first exercise is your feet. Feet may become healthy with this. Rotate in a circle. With knees completely straight, move them in a circle. After joining together, make a big circle. You must practice these light exercises every day. After rotating your feet from both the sides, we will practice butterfly. Join soles of your feet together and after joining them, start moving your legs. Knees may be touching the ground. Easy and effortless practice of butterfly. It is good for the health of your thighs, buttocks and also the feet. With these exercises, sciatica pain, problems of slip disc, cramps in feet and heaviness in buttocks and thighs, all these may reduce. Now let's practice 5 important exercises which have proved beneficial in cervical spondylitis pain and for the upper part of the spinal cord. Open your arms in front, close your fists with thumb inside and fingers above that. Now rotate in circle, elbows fully stretched. After doing it in clockwise, do it anti-clockwise. Daily practice of this may make your body stress-free. Pranayam makes your mind stress-free and these light exercises make your body stress-free. Make a big circle while rotating widely in a circle. Elbows should touch each other in front. Practice from opposite direction also. Now lift both your hands upward. Hold your left wrist with your right and right with your left. Now after inhaling, stretch your left hand with right from behind your head. Back will remain upright. Exhale, come back to the same position, inhale and do it in the opposite direction. This may prevent occurrence of frozen shoulder and cervical spondylitis. Again come back to the same position. Now interlock the fingers of your hand and rest them behind your head. Now press your hands against your head and head against your hand. Back will remain upright. An important exercise for the problem of vertigo and cervical spondylitis pain. Bring your hands down. Now lift your right hand and place your hand on your right temple. Apply pressure with your hand towards the head and then vice versa. you will feel a vibration in your neck. Now the other side. The same can be done from the front also. Now rest both the hands on your knees, then rotate your shoulders. This may relax you completely. These are few of the light exercises. It takes only 2 or 3 minutes, but makes you completely relaxed. Now 4 important yoga abhyas. You have to practice 7 asanas. 7 asanas, these 7 light exercises and 7 pranayam. If you are able to practice these on daily basis, then you may remain healthy for 100 years. But if you suffer from some disease, then you will have to increase the duration a little.